Hello all, my name is Jessica Garton and I'm excited to share with you a tutorial over a technology application that I found during my research and reading this week. Shout out to Jennifer Gonzalez's article. She said that Mote was one of the top 6 educational tools of 2021. So to start off with, the URL to get to where we want to be is justmote.me. Now, Mote is a Chrome extension to Google that makes it easy for anyone to add a voice recorded note or feedback to a document, a slide, Google Classroom, any Google application. So I thought that was pretty cool, especially for those of us who are Google schools. So one way to get started is you add the extension here, add to Chrome. And it's really simple. You just add it. You just click add to Chrome, sign in with your Gmail account, and then it'll create you an account for Mote. Now, there are some pricing options. However, I chose to utilize the free option. The only difference that I saw was the option to transcribe what was voice recorded into a typed comment and an option to translate. So if you are in a situation where you'd like to translate that feedback, that would be a really cool feature to have. So to kind of get started, I'm going to take you to a Google Slides project that I created, but it looks similar to something that my students would turn into me. As a welding instructor, I have my students take photographs of their projects and create a little slideshow for me so that I can review their project without actually having them keep their project here for long periods of time. And it also provides me time to actually look at their project, provide a substantial amount of feedback to them. So this is something that they would do. They would send me a slide, and normally it would have a photograph of maybe their project. So if you look on the top right side, you'll see this nice purple icon. That's the Mote icon. Once you've downloaded it to your Chrome, that will pop up on every Google application. All you do if you'd like to provide voice recorded feedback is you click on Mote and you just click Start, and you can just discuss anything that you'd like and it would record it. And when you're done, you just click the icon again. And then what they're going to do is it's going to pop up. It'll give you the option to play it. And you can also re-record if you didn't like it. And you can insert it. It just takes a couple of brief seconds for it to insert, and then it'll look like these other little icons here. And you can actually move it to wherever you want, whatever's convenient, whatever you think the student will be able to see. And then anytime the student gets into this, or anybody that has access will be able to just hover over that icon and be able to play your recording. And you can just discuss anything that you'd like, and it would record it. And when you're done, you just start. So it's a really cool feature, I think, and the more I thought about it and I got through this presentation and I was thinking about Bloom's taxonomy and the SAMR model, I thought, you know what, this is something, I'm looking at this from a teacher's perspective, like this is something that I could use in my classroom and maybe not something that I consider for my students. So I started thinking, how can my students use this? And, my kids are Chromebook users, and they could definitely download this extension. For me, I thought, what an opportunity to do peer edits and peer reviews. So my students could share their documents with each other, and each of them could provide this recorded feedback just like I would. And what an opportunity for them to provide that critique in such a more personal way, and then to be able to review their critiques or to review the critiques made about their project and be able to evaluate and analyze those and incorporate that into part of what we do in the classroom. I definitely think by utilizing it in the classroom with students, you could definitely argue that it's an opportunity for students to evaluate and critique their work and others. Now, as far as the SAMR, I still feel like it's possibly just an augmented enhancement. It's a direct tool utilized by the students that provides, functional improvement to possibly peer editing, or even if they're utilizing it to give a virtual presentation. Could lean towards modification if it's significantly used in a presentation, or in other ways where students are utilizing it in the classroom. But I do think that this option could definitely be highly used by teachers and students. Thank you so much for watching my video.